Right now I'm exploring this thick impastos by mimicking the paint handling of a great master in Alpine landscape painting. The artist I'm talking about is Giovanni Segantini. The first time I met an artwork of Giovanni Segantini was in the exhibition Sprezzatura in the Drents Museum in the Netherlands 6 years ago. It was a small painting of a goat with her young standing in the field. And what really struck me was the really thick handling of paint. The thick texture strokes that gave the surface a real sense of movement and light. That moment stayed with me. Segantini's work felt honest and grounded and deeply connected to nature. This roughness in his work captures exactly why I love the Alps so much.
Segantini called Soglio the gateway to paradise. Do you want to know why? Come with me and see it with your own eyes. Two months ago I traveled to Soglio, the village where Segantini painted La Vita, the left panel of his Alpine Triptych La Vita, La Natura, La Morte. I wanted to see what he saw and paint in the same light.
So I think this is the place. I see all those meadows in front, the high mountain snow peaks in the back. Let's take the picture. In the book, yes, this is it. Absolutely. Absolutely, this is the spot. The meadow in the front and the high peaks in the back, and I recognize the forms of the peaks.
As the sun slowly disappeared behind the mountains, I worked quickly. A small plein air study, intuitive and responsive. And in that moment, I was struck by the contrast between what I was doing and what Segantini did. He worked outdoors, just like me, but on a monumental scale. I'm wondering, he painted entire visions of the Alps, surrounded by weather, light and silence. Giovanni Segantini was an Italian-Swiss painter known for his symbolist vision and his divisionist technique. He spent the final years of his life in the Engadin and Maloja, where the high light and vast landscapes inspired some of his most powerful work. His paintings are deeply rooted in nature, but they go beyond simple observation. They reflect something spiritual, something timeless. Giovanni Segantini's art centers on the bond between humans and nature, especially the alpine landscape. He often depicted farmers and shepherds reflecting life cycles of birth, work and death. His work is rich in symbolism, exploring themes of life, death and rebirth, with light and seasons adding emotional depth. This is the famous triptych by Giovanni Segantini, a masterpiece I had a chance to see last year at the Segantini Museum in St. Moritz. These three panels together tell a powerful story about life, nature and humanity in the Alps. Each panel represents a stage in the cycle of existence, from birth through the hard work of life to the peace of death. Segantini saw the Alps not just as scenery, but as something sacred. He captured the light, the silence, the solitude, and made it eternal. Through his work, I rediscovered a way of looking and painting not just what I see, but what I feel. What fascinates me most, besides his large-scale paintings in his brushwork, Segantini didn't blend colors on the palette. He used small deliberate strokes and placed them side by side. The broken color let your eye mix the light and tones. You can look at these big paintings for hours and still discover more. It creates a surface that shimmers, alive with rhythm and atmosphere. Now I know, painting like this takes patience and deep attention. Now I focused on his paint handling, I want to dive deeper in the spiritual part of his work in the next video. Right now I'm exploring another alpine painter, the Swiss master Ferdinand Hodler. Curious what I've learned from him? Subscribe for the next episode of In the Footsteps of the Alpine Masters. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up.